Hey babes, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Tyla. Thanks for tuning in because today we're just going to be doing a little updated Q&A slash I'm going to be answering questions that I asked you guys on Instagram. So let's get right into it. So before we get into it, happy 420 to those who celebrate. I had my little, earlier, but right now I'm just sipping on some wine. So if you want to go roll you a little joint or whatever you gotta do, drink some wine with me, go ahead, because we're just gonna make this a chill vibe, okay? Because I was not doing anything just now, and I realized like I did not film my Q&A, so like I might as well. So I'm just gonna pour myself up a little bit more wine, and we're gonna get into this. This wine is really good, by the way, so if you like wine like me, and this one's kind of sweet, it's called Pacific Fruit Vineyard Sweet Blueberry. This one's really good. Not sponsored, by the way. Cheers. All right, so if you are not following me on Instagram already, follow me on Instagram at Queen__Tyy, because there I post like all my stuff when I'm inactive on here. I'm usually on Instagram. Even when I'm not posting on my feed, I'm usually posting on my stories. But I went on my stories and I put a little question box to let you guys ask me any questions that you had or anything like that. So I got them written down here. So we're just gonna go through them, and yeah. All right, so first question: did you learn painting or is it natural? Because I love your work. Thanks so much. Okay, so for me, I always been into art and I've always known how to draw since I was little. Like my mom used to tell me all the time that even when I was in like kindergarten, my art teacher, or not even my art teacher, but my teacher in general, could just tell what my pictures were from what I was drawing. So I always been interested in it, but my dad also draws and his dad draws, so it kind of just got passed down to me. And what I used to do when I was younger, like 14, 12, I would look at something and I would draw it out, because I don't know, it was just like an instinct. Like I would see something I would think is really cool and I would want to draw it. So that's how I kind of got into it. But I started off with pencil work. So then when I got into high school, I had art class and we got into using paints. So I was like, oh my God, this is way more fun. So I started doing portraits. And once I graduated high school, I basically just started practicing on my own, because there was a lot that I didn't learn in that class, only because of the fact that it was drawing too, I think. But you don't get that advanced in painting and drawing too. So basically through like YouTube and practice, I just, build up my skill. But it basically is a natural skill. I just, kind of practiced a lot. And I used to start off with like black and white paintings before I got into color, but yeah. All right, so next question is, how are you doing mentally? And this is a very good question, so thank you to who asked that. But I've been okay, honestly, because it's been hard. I'm gonna just take a sip to that. Because literally, like when you're going through something and then all of a sudden everything else just starts happening all at once, like that's what I've been going through. So it's been hard. Like I literally been fighting for my freaking life. But I mean, I'm still here, so I'm trying to make the most of it, yo, because at the end of the day, like I'm the type of person, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I know it happens for a reason, and I'm very in tune. So it's like I know, but at the same time, the human me is like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. But the spiritual me is like, chill, everything is happening as it's supposed to be. But the two just battle every day, and the human me just wins. But yeah, I just been getting back to doing the things that I love to do. For example, like YouTube, painting. I actually got my paint out in the back, if you can see that, because I'm about to work on a piece. Matter of fact, let me show you guys. Don't know if you can see it, but it's a skull. It has like flowers and butterflies and things around it. And honestly, this is more like a therapeutic piece for me, because I wanted something that represented what I'm going through, basically like a rebirth. So yeah. Okay, so the next question is, I want to ask you a few things, but if I had to ask just one, what makes you happy and why? So for me, nature is my number one. Well, okay, God is my number one, because when I'm, stressed out or anything like that, then, it does, praying brings a lot of peace. So I would say that. But aside from God and praying, nature, because nature is very peaceful as well. Like if you're ever stressed out and you just notice how you feel when you step outside and like you feel the sun on your skin or the wind blowing, and it just puts you in a good vibe no matter what. So I would say nature, because as well it's beautiful. Like the sunsets, the sunrises. I love going to the beach. The beach is like literally my place to like just detox and relax. And for those of you that didn't know, when you go to the beach and you get in the water, it's actually very healing to your aura. It's like a good cleanse for your aura, because the salt water and everything like that, and grounding as well. Putting your feet in the sand. You can also do that like when you go to the parks, walking in the grass and things like that, because I like to go to parks too. But yeah, nature makes me happy, so I would say that's my go-to. And I've actually been using that a lot lately because of the fact that I've been stressed. So I've been going to the beach more, I've been stepping outside more, just sitting in the sun more. So yeah, for sure, nature. All right, so what's your view on long distance relationships? So I feel like for that, it just depends on the couple or the people, because the hardest part about being in long distance is just not being able to see that person and controlling those urges that you may get because of the fact that they're not there for you to like hold them or kiss them or, you know, other stuff. So that's literally the only hard part. You can't see that person. But depending on where you are at in your life and that person, say that you guys are more focused on your career and you're like laser and that's all you worried about. You're not worried about like being laid up and like, you know, doing all that other stuff, then it's like easier. My phone literally keeps stopping during this video. But yeah, I feel like once your focus is not so much on being under somebody and you're focused on other things, it makes it a lot easier to be separated from your significant other. And as well as at least making sure that you're talking and communicating frequently, whether it's through call, through text, FaceTime, and even scheduling like times where you do meet up and spend time with each other in person and travel to each other and things like that. But I feel like it takes very strong people, and you have to know what you want in life, because as long as you know that that person is for you, if you're in long distance, it doesn't matter because you'll be reunited with them or united with them if you've never met. But yeah, if that is your position, I wish you the best, and I really do hope that it works out, because it takes a lot of maturity, and a lot of our generation don't have that. So yeah, but hopefully you do. Okay, who inspired you into influencing? So in all honesty, just different influencers that I follow and that I was subscribed to on YouTube, because I used to love watching beauty bloggers on YouTube and stuff. And I've always been into modeling and just being in front of the camera. So it kind of goes hand in hand, and I actually prefer it because I get to work on my own terms and I'm not under an agency or anything like that. And it's fun, it's really fun. But just different influencers that I follow inspired me to get into it, and as well as me just having the natural passion of modeling and being in front of the camera, it all kind of just worked together. So yeah, I'm very glad about that. And the thing is too, with influencing, I'm actually on a mission to inspire people, not just post pictures. So that's another thing that I want to say out there. I plan to inspire people and help people with their mental health and things like that. So yes, I actually want to influence and have an impact on people. But what's your idea of a good time? How does it make that happen, I guess? Honestly, I'm the type of person, I can have fun doing anything. Like, it don't take much for me to be happy. Like, I can literally be sitting outside, and if the sun's out, I'm having the time of my life. Like, but what I like to do is I like to go to the beach. I like bowling. I like arcades. I like weed, so I like to smoke. I like to paint. You know, I like going to parks and like going through trails and walking and stuff like that. What else do I like? Going out to eat. Who doesn't? Yeah, I'm chill though. Like, I can have fun doing anything, to be honest. And I like music too, so music vibes, that's fun. How are you feeling today? So today, honestly, I'm feeling okay. Today was an interesting day, because I feel like I have a little bit of like FOMO right now because it's 420 and I smoked earlier, but you know, like, I'm trying to be gone all day. Like, I don't want to be on earth today. So yeah, I'm having a little fear of missing out right now, but I'm going to later, so that'll be chill. But other than that, I'm just trying to figure certain things out because, you know, when it comes to certain things happening in your life, um, like I said, I'm at the point right now where everything that I had and that I knew was kind of falling apart. And I could feel the sense of it rebuilding, but at the same time, too, it's scary because one, everything literally fell apart. So yeah, I'm just trying to build everything back up in a proper way. I'm trying to realign some things, trying to realign my purpose, and just get back in tune and get back in the flow of things. So that's basically where I'm at now, which is why I took a little break to try and just get certain things situated and figured out. But overall, I'm good. My mental health is just kind of in and out. Like one day I'm having the time of my life, and then the next day I'm just like completely depressed, and I'm just like, what am I doing here? But yeah, I've been talking about it more because that was my problem. I don't talk about stuff. You know, I'm just not a talker. But that's also why I created this channel, so that I could talk to you guys. That was the last question. But yeah, like, I'm just gonna give, you know, a little piece of advice to anybody because, like I said, I'm kind of going through certain things right now, and I know that others may be too. And a lot of the time, I feel alone, and I feel like sometimes I'm so mad at the fact that I'm alone that I don't realize that this can actually be a blessing for me, and this may actually be what's supposed to happen for me, which is why I try to look at things in a positive way. So for anybody else that's going through anything, I'm wishing you the best. I'm here if you need anything. I don't have friends like that. I don't really talk to nobody. So if you guys want to talk, like, DM me and let's talk, because I'm very, like, cool. Like, you know, I don't really talk to my followers like that. I have some, but yeah, like, I actually want to connect with you guys, like, and actually talk. So if you're ever going through anything and you just need somebody to be there for you, I am here. Trust me, I mean that. I will answer. Just don't be on no weird stuff, bro, because some people, they be on some weird stuff, so I don't answer. But if you're just trying to chat, yo, like, my DM's always open. Like I said, Queen__Tyy with 2 Y's. And yeah, guys, like, I'm really rooting for you guys. Like, I just want to see everybody live their best life. Like, that's all I want out of life, is to just live my best life, being financially free, so that if I have children or when I have children, they'll be straight, like, and just inspire people to become the best versions of themselves. That's literally all I want, because it's a great feeling when you heal certain things. And healing is hard, and it's not easy as people make it seem. Like, you will have a lot of days when you're really, like, down. Like, it gets real out here, like, especially when you're doing shadow work and you're trying to heal trauma. Like, it gets messy, like, it gets really hard. But you come out a brand new person and you feel so much lighter, and it's really good for your energy, because once you let go of certain things, it's not bringing you down no more. Like, you know, and the higher you're vibrating and the higher your energy is, the easier it is for you to attract the things that you want, so you don't get stuck in that cycle of just attracting everything negative to you because you're so low already. So that's another reason why I try to bring myself up when I'm low, because you don't want to go down that hill. You don't. It's just not good. It's not fun. It's not happy. Like, do what makes you happy at the end of the day. It don't matter who got a problem with it or what. Do what makes you happy, because 9 times out of 10, that thing that makes you happy is what you're meant to be doing, and it's your purpose that you're supposed to be fulfilling here, and it will make you money. Like, everything will work together. But you got to listen to your intuition. You got to listen to yourself, and you got to pay attention to the signs. Like, make sure that you're being aware. You feel me? I feel like everybody these days is just so, I don't know where their heads are at, but that's why I'm just trying to help people get back on track, because this generation is just, I feel like they're so smart, but they use it for the wrong things. You know, like, they're using their intelligence for evil, bro. Like, that's literally how I feel. People think our generation is dumb, but they're actually not. They're actually really smart. And there's hella information online. Like, you can learn anything that you want online. Like, we have so much access to information, so use it to your ability. If there's something that you want to learn, look that stuff up. Look it up, get on it, get to it, and I wish you the best. So I'm gonna stop there because I'm gonna just keep rambling if I don't. But I'm about to go work on my piece. If you want to check out more of my art, I have my Instagram, Queen_of_canvas, and my main one. So follow me. Let me know that you're from my YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.